Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. You are welcome to this week, and we're starting in a moment from now. All right, once again, you are welcome. My name is Amos Adeyinka. Welcome you again to this week. I want to thank everyone for always following us. For the past week, we have started a weekly series, and we are here today on another series. We are opening a new series for the week, which we run through today, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we are running through the caption for the week is understanding procrastination. Understanding procrastination. And today, we are going to be focusing on overcoming procrastination, the key to unlocking your full potential. Overcoming procrastination, the key to unlocking your full potential. So that's our goal, our focus for today. So today we are going to be defining procrastination and dig into its roots, its root causes, and laying the foundation for overcoming it. So I want to encourage you, just relax, sit back, and then I'll return back, just listen to this musical, and then we'll return back to start. Yes, now we go through it for today. So let's start with this powerful quote. And it said, the powerful quote said, procrastination is the act of keeping up with yesterday. Procrastination is the act of keeping up with yesterday. Yes. So I'm sure that many of us, or many of you, many of us, might have you can relate to this on the subject of procrastination. You can relate to it, what has happened. Even personally, I've had my own fair share of procrastination that have holding me back from achieving something important. Procrastination keeps saying, I will do it. So let me share a quick story with us. Or let's put it this way, we're going to be learning a lot of things about this subject of procrastination, how to overcome it. It's going to be a long week. It's going to be from today. We are going to round it up on Friday. Now, I want you to remember how you felt the last time you procrastinated. The frustration of knowing what needed to be done, but delaying it for no good reasons. So I want to say welcome to every one of us here, our subscriber, our return subscriber. Thank you so much, at least for becoming part again today. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you everyone, all my Turkish friends. Thank you so much. My name is Amos, like I've said before. I'm based in the city of Istanbul in Turkey. Bizim Turkish arkadaş there. Shoksa, Oshka, is it Osh Gadnis? So, all return subscriber, thank you. Now, to everyone who are just coming across this channel for the first time, please also thank you for coming. Want you to know, kindly subscribe, click on notification buttons, and help us share it so that it can go viral. Click on love, click on share, spread it to everyone, and let everybody come and learn. Learning is very deep and it's very important to living. So you remember, let's continue now. So today we are going to be exploring why this happened. Why do we face all this? And to understand the root cause of procrastination. To understand the root cause of procrastination. And so we are going to be exploring it. And in the first step towards conquering this procrastination, we are going to be diving into and to dive in and dissect what procrastination really is and why we fall into the trap of procrastination. Now, what is procrastination? Let's start from there. What is procrastination? What is procrastination? Procrastination, as it's called, procrastination is simply the act of delaying or postponing task. Act of delaying, act of postponing a task or decisions, even when we know they need to be done. For no reason, procrastinating, push it forward, and you know that this thing is needed to be done. Now, let's look at it again. But what do you know? What do you know? Did you know there are different types of procrastination? So I'll give us two types of them for the purpose for this presentation. So, looking at the two types, I'll give us two types of procrastination. One, we call it active procrastination. What does this one mean? It means this is when we deliberately delay tasks because we think we work better under pressure. Deliberately holding back because you think you can deliberately deliver under pressure, and not this kind of active procrastination that's not even effective in many cases. In terms of the part of opportunity, when you procrastinate about some opportunity, you may never gain it back. So the second part of this procrastination is passive procrastination, and this means is, on the other hand, this happens when we delay tasks due to a lot of reasons. Maybe it's a reason like fear that leading to inactions. Now, so I want you to take a moment. All my friends, take a moment. Take a moment to reflect. Think about a recent task that you put off. And why did you delay it? Think about it. What is the fear? Think about it. A lack of interest or something else entirely. So meditate on these things and put it up for us to learn. Now, the consequences of procrastination. The consequences of procrastination. Let's talk about these consequences. Procrastination can have a significant impact on our goals. Impact on our goal. A significant impact on our goals. A negative one indeed. So it is often lead to missed opportunities. Procrastination often lead to missed opportunities. So we need to rush work. It leads to missed opportunity. It leads to rush work. It leads to diminished quality. a diminished quality in what we do. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. Listen, procrastination also has emotional consequences. That's why we often hear the pain of regret is pain that is worse than the pain of risk. So it can lead to a feeling of guilt, stress, and self-doubt. We discovered that this also further hinder our productivity. So, and then we discover that over time, if we don't address this act of procrastination, chronic procrastination can damage our reputations. It also hinders career growth and also stall our personal development. Procrastination. So let's open this up for a moment. Open up for a moment. How has procrastination affected your life? Drop for us. You are listening right now, watching by the YouTube right now. Drop it for us. Feel free to share your experiences. And because this is a safe space. This is a safe space. And we are all here to learn from each other. Drop your comment on the subject of procrastination, so that when we get it, we also learn from one another. So why do we procrastinate? We're taking this for the next few minutes. Why do we procrastinate? I want to say, let's get to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter. Why do we procrastinate? Why do you? Now let's take number one on my own notes is procrastination comes because the fear of failure. The fear of what if it fails. Let me also observe some more. What if those that are doing it fail? Fear of failure, personal failure, and the failure of others. You are waiting to see maybe it will fail. Sometimes the fear of not succeeding can paralyze. The fear of not succeeding, because I want to believe that all this is also has to do with your mindset. Your mindset determines your life set. So the fear of not succeeding can paralyze, leading us to avoid the task altogether. You stay away from it. You have been a fear of unknown, the fear of what if it did not work, the fear of what if they are not accepting it, the fear of what if it's not succeeding. We have forgotten there are people that have gone ahead of us who failed before and they bounce back. So the fear of failure. And it's good for me to mention that you are not actually a failure as long as you are still trying. You become a subject that's called failure because you quit. You quit the race. You stop trying. You stop pushing. Like the only book the Bible talks about, Paul the Apostle said, one thing I do, I keep pressing towards the mark of the high calling. So you also, the fear, somebody once said, fear is a false evidence that we. In fact, when you want to do something new, the first attack that will be launched on you is the attack of fear. The fear that will occupy your mind. What about if this is scammer? What about if this is not working? So, on that, look at number 2 on my own part is perfectionism. Perfectionism, where you are seeking for everything. You want it to be perfect before you take a step. You want it to be perfect before you make a move. Perfectionism. We might think, if I can't do it perfectly, why start at all? And this mindset can keep us stuck. Perfectionism, it simply means let's go and ask people that have gone ahead of us, who are succeeding today, how they started. So those who have gone ahead of us, how they do it, how they are doing it, how they are succeeding. They also share their experience of how many times they have failed. Just 1 minute, please. All right. So that is it. The power. Please. Sorry, please. All right. So the perfectionism. We don't need this word from one of my mentors that talks about a Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. You don't need to grow big to manage well. You manage well to grow big. You manage well to grow big. Perfectionism. Don't seek to make it perfect before you start. Don't wait for the perfection of others before you start, because this is for two ways. You see that number one, we talk about fear of failure. You are waiting to see if others will not fail before you take your own steps. Number two, also perfection is you are waiting to see maybe if those people will perfect it before you start. No. Procrastination can get us stuck. The mindset of I must get it perfect before I push it. Number three on my own is the feeling of being overwhelmed. The sheer magnitude of a task can make it feel unsurmountable. All the way it appears, look as if, is it possible? For example, my own line of business now, I'm working with multi-stream. We saw a lot of people winning the award of 11 million. We see a award of a big amount of money. So begin to look at it. Is this possible? You are just overwhelmed. The figure appears to make you look as if it is not possible, leading us to put it off. We need to know a helpful strategy here is to break down large tasks into smaller and manageable steps. Like I just mentioned, now some people are doing my business, hearing 11 million, that's about thousands of dollars. So look at it that even though you are not there, don't look at yourself that we earn 11 million overnight. You just look at it, break it down. Oh, if I can start this way, the time to come, I'll be earning that also. Rome was not built in a day. But there are some. I mean, there are more to that. Let's talk about how our brains are wired. How our brain are wired. How our brain are configured. Remember, if I Christian, this in the book of Psalm 100, it talked to us about maybe verse 4 there that said, we are the workmanship of God. He made us. So he has wired everything. So let's look at that. We need to know that there's something we call instant gratification. Instant gratification. Our brain naturally seek pleasure and avoid pains, which often lead us to choose short-term rewards over long-term goals. Because instant gratification we seek after, we choose to ignore the long-term goals and settle with immediate one. What about amygdala rules? And this part of our brain is known as the fear of center, can amplify anxiety and fear, triggering procrastination. It will stir up anxiety. You are just being overwhelmed, and it can trigger. It triggers procrastination. Because of that, you just say, okay, maybe let's push forward. Let's push forward every day. Let's push forward every day. Let's push forward. Now let's look at this part. The psychology behind procrastination. What are the psychology behind procrastination? Let's dive into this part of it now. We look at cognitive dissonance. Cognitive Dishonesties. Because this is the gap between our intentions and actions. Intention and action. These are the steps, these are the gap between them. And it creates discomfort, leading us to procrastinate. It creates discomfort and it leads us to procrastinate. So let's do that. Let's take note of all these things. Avoidance behaviors. Avoidance, because often procrastination is our way of avoiding unpleasant emotion or task. Because it appears not pleasant now, we are trying to avoid it. That's why we procrastinate. What about the role of self-esteem? Low self-esteem can fuel procrastination as we doubt our ability to succeed. You doubt your ability to succeed, because I want to say this: those who have succeeded, who are succeeding, they have two eyes like your own, my own. They have two ears, they have one mouth, two nose, everything the same. So we must not allow low self-esteem to keep us at a spot. Now, let me share. Okay, let's continue. Let's look at reflection and action step as we are going to round it up now. We are targeting to round it up to space this 30 minutes presentation. What are the reflections? And what are the steps to take? One of them, I want you to reflect, how has procrastination show up in your life first? What might be causing it? So let's take the action today. So here is what you can do. Identify your triggers. Think about the specific situation or task that trigger procrastination for you. Maybe the fear of failure or their past experiences. The experience of when I was doing it failed. The experience of disappointment. The negative experience of the past is one of the things that I believe that triggers people to be procrastinating. Now, if you have discovered that and you are able to identify them and lay it down, the next thing should not be, when you need to set a small goal, start a small thing per time. Choose a small and achievable goal for today, and that will move you closer to overcoming procrastination. Because the moment you choose it and you are passionate about it, before you know, that passion will be driving you. It's a driving force towards achieving your goal. So commit to actions. Take one step today and overcome procrastination tomorrow. All right, let's look at this part as we conclude now. Remember what we have done today? We're talking about understanding procrastination. And we have learned about what procrastination is, its impact on our lives, and the root cause behind it. But remember, like what Benjamin Franklin wisely said, that you may delay, but time will not. You may delay, the time is going. Bam, 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 bam. And years are also going. So therefore, we are encouraged, don't delay anymore. Because delay or procrastination is a great barrier to success. So start today and take the first step. Decide within you that the fear of unknown will not hold me back anymore. This act will not hold me back anymore. So lay hold on it and go and put them to work. I want to say thank you so much, everyone, all our return subscribers, all the first timer to this channel, thank you so much for coming again this afternoon. Until we return back again tomorrow, my name is Amos Adeyinka. Thank you so much, and look forward to see you tomorrow for the part 2 of this great presentation of today, of this week. Thank you so much, and love to see you at the winning side. Amos Adeyinka is my name. Bye, everyone.